G'day, I'm Father Time, and this is going to be the European section, and we're going to do the daily races. We're going to do them all, A, B, and C. So we're going to give it a bit of a whirl and see how we go. Might be a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really care too much about the dirty driving stuff. There's going to be a bit of that around for sure. We're going to kick off, I think, with Special Stage X. Special Stage Route X. We're going to kick off with that one. And then we'll work our way through. I've got to do a qualifying time. We'll see how this Route X one goes. Actually, probably should do some... I'll do some qualifying first, I think, for hang on a sec, I've got something else to do I forgot to do, and that was get YouTube up and running to make sure that I'm live and in colour. I do have to do something about that. It's not good. Not a good setup the way I've got it at the moment. Well, this is up and running anyway, that's one thing. I'll chat, give myself a like, get the ball rolling. And we'll go and do a bit of qualifying because we haven't got a time for race B. So we'll go to Fuji and we'll get that going. We'll get a time done. I'll get some gloves on. What have I done with them? The man is dumb. Seriously dumb. Alright. Did find them. They went far away. One other thing I've got to do is click the alerts. Get them working too. Right, that screen's up. That screen's up. And I'll get something with a... No. We'll get that one up. Put some gloves on to protect my delicate hands. Poor petal. Need some glasses so the old man can see. Headphones to hear. Right. Let's see how we go. We need a qualifying time select from garage. What am I going to use? Well, the first race we're going to do will be Special Stage X. So, Special Stage Route X, and that's on in about 14 minutes or so. So we'll do a bit of qualifying for Fuji. So we'll have at least a time for Fuji. What sort of car? I'll use my usual car, the RCZ. Right, now there's something I can do with the media file that I'm wanting to do. It can sit very quietly in the background. Media file.
Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life.
The music's not going to be loud no matter what, so that'll be that. What have I done? Nothing yet. Qualifying time. Oh boy, 911s, eh? There's a 458 on Evo, that's nice. Another Evo. What a Citroen. 458. Mercedes makes an appearance at 59. Viper at 78. All right. Just got to keep an eye on the time. 4:29. The race is at 4:40. So I got about 11 minutes. So. We might end up doing mostly Grand Valley though, because it's kind of exciting. Lots of corners, a lot of chaos. Barely hung onto it. At least we'll have a time. That's something. Won't be a good one, but we'll have a time. Certainly fluffed that. improvement. Certainly not. 40.1. It's probably pretty miserable. I'm guessing. Probably have time for one more. Yes. Then we'll go over to Special Stage X. I don't think 39's a very good time though. Well, I suppose we are in the RCZ, so, or RCZ. So it's understandable, I guess. It's not the matter, that's for sure. Haven't seen anybody put a time down for it yet. Get over to Special Stage X now. Finish this lap. I don't think the time's any good, but it'll have to do for when we start doing that race. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Oh my lord, 4,700. Anyway, time to go and have a bit of fun at Special Stage X. I know I'm going to use an absolute lunatic car. No one uses it. And the Z Performance 23, the most undrivable car there is in this race for Headingham. Right, what do I have to do? That's right, change my settings. It's got to be loose as a goose, the settings, so I have to watch out for that when I change between. Well, I probably won't do too many of these races, of course. Probably end up at Grand Valley, I would say. Most likely. Alrighty. Well, we have an opportunity to have a smoke in between, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and get a smoke, and we're entered in the race. We've got 2 minutes. I shall be back in a moment. Knickers of time. Oh, we get to start up the front. Like it makes a difference. You can start anywhere in this race, that's for sure. G'day, how you doing? Oh, thanks, Rosen. How you doing, man? Thank you for dropping in. Sorry about that, I was outside. I was doing what you shouldn't do. But I'm in a terrible car and everybody else is in the... Oh, I'm not sure if I've got a nitrous button mapped. Don't know if I'll be able to check either. This could be fun. This car is amazing. It's got 9 gears, but it's undrivable. Doesn't matter what happens, you just got to keep your eyes out for... It's got phenomenal speed. If I keep getting bumps, speed will be off the charts because it's got 9 gears. Seconds isn't long. I want to stay out of it on this corner. It's almost undrivable, this car. Round the corners. It just goes everywhere. But it has got incredible speed. Especially when we hit the go juice. Right in it. The Z23. Absolutely nobody uses this car. I don't think they do anyway. I haven't seen anyone use it. could have been there a little earlier. We could have been there for the action. If we could have been just up a little closer. Ah, that was still good fun. That was still good fun. Not bad, not bad. A good start to the stream. A good start. So, what'll be the next race? I don't know if we'll go to Grand Valley or not. We certainly could have done better in that race if we'd just been a little closer earlier on there, but we didn't quite get the help we needed. How far did we finish off? 1 second off. Yeah, a little more assistance earlier on there. 4:47, 4:50. I guess it's Fuji. That's what we're doing next. And we got a time. We'll find out if it's any good. It won't be. But we got a time and we're going to do Fuji next. Got to make sure I change all my settings, of course, every time. Do special stage X. I better have a feel to see what that's like. That feels nice. Doesn't feel too hard to turn. We'll be starting down the back for sure, so. Alrighty, have a sip of coffee instead. Yeah, we'll probably do a couple of errors in Europe and then maybe change over, if I'm warmed up for Grand Valley, change over to that and go to the US server. I wonder who else is streaming. I'm sure all the big names are doing it. Oh, that's better. Yeah, we're right down the back. Haha, beauty. Not likely to get in much trouble here. Definitely, certainly won't be in any trouble at all down the back. And that is good information. Can't do much on cold tyres. But you can tell this is the business end. These guys are slippery. I suppose they've been doing it for a while too. This is my first race really of the night. Oh, we've been dropped. Had our asses handed to us in the first lap. We should have done that first lap. We were so far back. And there's no crashes, no accidents. Nobody spun off or anything. Boys are quick, and they're just disappearing into the distance. Oh, such is life. Allegedly, the outlaw Ned Kelly's last words. The Australian bush ranger, Ned Kelly. Yes, my pace is very, very obviously not there. I haven't done this race though, of course. It's my first one. Coming up with cope excuses. But we'll soldier on gamely. Hello, we might have company. I can see someone. Not for long. I suppose it's top split, isn't it? It's not so embarrassing then. Because they're all A-plus drivers up the top. On 6 laps, not 5 too. Oh, that's interesting. Man, I'm terrible there. Really terrible. Well, what it tells me is I needed to do a lot of practice at this track. Just like develop some sort of rhythm. Allow me to, I won't be able to compete against the fast guys, but against the lower A's and stuff like that. keep the boys waiting. Better get a wriggle on towards the finish line. Everybody will be finished the race and having a cup of tea by the time I finish. I think we might be a little bit more competitive at Grand Valley. I just want to stay on track and not crash. Waste everybody else's time. Yes, a good solid spanking. A good solid smack. Well, a clean race bonus, that's always, and we're expected to finish 15th. We disappointed with 16th. Still. 10 minutes for a race, 5:02. So we've just missed. Grand Valley. So, oh no, we're not doing another Fuji. Special Stage X is boring. We've got only a couple of people watching. I'm not going to do Red Bull there. Daytona Road Course. Have I done this one? No. I'll just fill in a bit of time. I think we'll go to Grand Valley, but we'll screw around until 1:15, and then we'll get entered for Grand Valley, and we'll go and do some practice there. Right, Rent 1. Daytona Cobra, whatever. Hoogie thingamajig. Definitely haven't done this one. I don't normally do them anyway, so, but just something to do. What sort of tyres? Sports. First lap, try and get a feeler for it and see what sort of, yep, only 4 gears. I'm guessing that'll probably be the case. She don't like pulling up. I've got a feeling if we just complete a lap, we'll be pretty close. It's just horrible to drive. It's dreadful. Shit. I can't pull the damn thing up. Oof. I just got to complete a lap. Used to using first gear too in places. It's weird. Most cars you don't use first. Fuck me, drunk. Don't want to drive this car ever again. It's too much car for me. Oh, good, it wasn't a penalty. I think whatever time I get will do. Get over to Grand Valley and do a bit of practice there. But we completed the lap. And that's all we had to do. Probably a bronze with a bit of luck. Oh, it's actually not far out the Goldilocks position. I think we can do another one. We've got 5 minutes until it opens. We need 54.1. We might be able to manage that. G'day, Rob. How are you, mate? Oh, you off to work, brother? Sorry to hear that. 54.3. Well, not far. We're getting close to it. Anyway, it's time for Grand Valley. I hope you have a great day at work, Rob. All right, we'll come back and do that one later on. We'll get over to Grand Valley here. It's just about open, I think, isn't it? A couple of minutes to go. All right. Well, while we wait for the couple of minutes for Grand Valley to open, I'll go and have a quick smoke, and then we'll get into Grand Valley and we should have a bit of fun there. It should be A-OK. It's probably going to be a wreck fest, but still, we'll have some fun. Try not to make any enemies. What should I do? Should I? Actually, while I go and have a smoke, might as well have something to look at. I don't know what I've got. Daily races, 4th. 6, where's that at? 4th. Daily races, 8th. Oh, Mount Panorama, 4th. Geez, I'm good at running 4th and 6th and those sort of things. 9th. Makes me wonder why I keep them. Good Lord, I run 4th everywhere. 3rd for a change. Oh, who's this? Alright, this is Grand Valley going the other way. Just something to look at while I go and have a smoke. Back in a minute. We've got plenty of time before the race starts. It's not on for 15 minutes, so I'll go and have a smoke. It'll be about 2 minutes and come back and we'll do some practice for Grand Valley. Grand Valley is coming up. Right, this must have been, I don't know how long ago this was. Last time we were at Grand Valley going the other way. Looks like I was under a bit of pressure. Oh, I had to defend the inside, that look of it. Oh, he's got a penalty too. Alright. Skip a lap or two. Last lap. Mate did his best to get me. Chunky. He was lucky to get away with it. There's someone behind me. Shit, I really went off track there. Oh, old mate's got a penalty. Oh, I must have got inside the second, on the half second or whatever. Anyway, 8 minutes until Grand Valley. We'll do a little bit. G'day, Rusty. How you doing? How you doing today? Have you been doing some racing? We're about to do some Grand Valley, so should have a bit of fun there. We'll go and find the appropriate car. We'll be using the Mazda. The little Mazda 3. Where are you? Very nice. Car settings. Let's make sure we've got... Oh, we don't. We'll have to buy some tyres. And I want to make sure I've got default is on mediums, so I don't get screwed around. So we'll put the softs on first, because they go straight on. And whatever you pick last gets put on the car, I think. Just double check that at the garage. Because I've been out there in cars and on wet and stuff like that. Car settings, yep, it's on mediums. Put, do the oil, doesn't need it, but we'll do the oil. And make sure I've got all the, what do you call it, all my controller settings correct. Because it's going to be pretty hectic, that's for sure. And I haven't done any races, so there is that. I think race B is the most popular race too. got a reasonable starting time. Not fantastic, but reasonable. It will do 444th. Right, now check all the controller settings. 10, yeah, it's going to be too light. 10, 9 and 10, maybe 10, 10 and 10. Well, we'll find out. I'll chase the fastest guy and we'll be on mediums. Time for one more lap. 57.0. That'll do. It's not too bad on the mediums. Right, 20 seconds and then the excitement starts. Does get a bit hectic too, that's for sure. No doubt about that. It is a hectic kind of race. Oh, hell, I should have been wearing my glasses too so I can actually see. It's a bit of a help. It did look a bit blurry. But then again, it always looks blurry. So where are we starting? Oh, not too far back. 5th. Oh, there's a Swift in front of us. They're mad fast. They are mad fast, those Swifts. But we'll see how it pans out, eh? I don't see any other Mazdas. Oh, there's an Elantra up the front there. So what's that? 3 FF cars in the first 5. It's not too bad. There's Adrian. Hello, Adrian. Poor bugger. I would say if we got around the first lap, shouldn't expect too soon. for young and old. The all-wheel drives have got a big advantage in some of those corners. I didn't get any damage out of it anyway. Lost a bunch of speed though. Old mate punted me right up the blue hole. Chili. I suppose it's my first Grand Valley race, so I expect to be rusty. A little rough. Is that a penalty? You don't get a penalty for that. You're going off track. Wow. Three laps here. After we've been going a while, we'll probably be a little better. certainly a bit rough at the moment. Oh, the old make contact routine. Just so dirty. And he didn't get a penalty, he hit me 3 times, or twice rather, and then punted me into the fence with no penalty. That is so rough. Got to get out of sequence. Oh, man. But it is the first race. I'll probably get better. Probably need a little bit more force feedback too. Feels a bit light in the hands. Will come up to tempo after 1 lap. Yeah, about 6. About right. Oh, tiny gap to the guys behind. I'll get to that comment in a sec. G'day, Alty. How are you, mate? Yeah, first Grand Valley race. We had a troublemaker. I think he's in 4th there in front of us. And he punted me and then ran me into a fence. He was most unkind. That's twice that guy's hit me in the tail. yet there's fuck all left on the tyres. That's something I'm going to have to bear in mind. I didn't realise that the Mazda's very tough on tyres, so I can only do 4 laps by the look of it. Yeah, the front left is gone. Oh, fuck. Won't make that mistake again. I'd let them go because I can't defend, but I got no tyre left on the front left, so I'm likely to crash down here. So fortunately I'll have enough speed to get to the line. Makes the corner. I had the left. Have I got enough? Yeah. Whew. 9th isn't too bad. Oh, I won't make that mistake again. I lost a few places because of that. Right, well, that wasn't too bad, like all things considered. If you can drop a like, guys, that'd be fantastic. I really appreciate that. That would be great. If you're in the mood to give a like away, that would be fantastic. Clean race bonus. All right. How much time we got between them? We went down in DR a bit too, unfortunately, but we learnt something there. I might. We got, how many? 7 minutes. Look, the Mazda is pretty good, but geez, it's hard on tyres. I'm going to try a different car. I think I'm going to use the Scirocco because I think it's better on tyres, but I'm not certain. Actually, I'll go to the garage because I might end up using the Scirocco a bit more. Because the Mazda's just terrible on tyres. It's all right for qualifying, but boy, oh boy, it's devastating on tyres. It just seems harder than the Scirocco because I've driven both cars, and that's something I do remember about the Mazda. It was harder on tyres. Might have a slightly shorter wheelbase or something. I don't know what it is. But she's pretty nice. Oh, do the oil. Then I'll bang the air conditioning on. It's just coming up to dawn in winter on the Gold Coast. It's just before 6 a.m. Oh, well, it's already dawn, of course. But we'll be able to see nicely out onto the ocean shortly. So I'll get the other camera up and running, and the whales will be doing whale stuff outside as usual. So we should see, with a bit of luck in between races, I'll put it on the whale camera and keep our eye out for the whales. There's plenty of them out there. They're like, boy, oh boy. I think I saw at least yesterday, I think I saw maybe, while I was sitting out on the balcony, I probably saw 50 60 breaches, you know, just the whale comes screaming up out of the water and smashing down on it. That was great to watch. Just sitting out in the balcony there, just watching the whales, and the guys on the boards, surfboards, and people on the beach and everything. And every now and then I go down and put my toe in the sand and feel a bit of the water. It's bloody beautiful, bloody beautiful. Anyway, be back in a moment. I don't really need to do any laps in the Scirocco. It'll be much the same as the Mazda. Won't feel much different. Probably be a little bit slower in the straight though, I think. I don't think it's quite as quick up the hill, but I think it's better on tyres, so who knows, a bit of a trade-off. Actually, I might as well put that camera on now that I think of it, because it's, you know, I might as well have it running. Alright, see if the other cam's working. Yeah. Anyway, that's something to look at until the race. And the race is in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. race time. I'll change the scene. I'll change the scene. I'll change the scene in a second. As soon as I sit down. Right. Right, different car. Excuse me. Right, the action's about to begin, and thank you for watching, guys. It is appreciated, truly. Excuse me. Well, hopefully, the Scirocco will be better on tyres, but I don't think it's as quick. But if we can finish in the top 5 or 6, we'll be okay. Because it's pretty hard to stay in front of these cars. The all-wheel drives and the Citroens, wow. Those bloody Citroens, they're a pest. She does feel a little bit different to the Mazda. I think I can just take this corner flat out in the Scirocco. Whatever I'm in. I think it's a Scirocco. I'm hoping the guy in front's on soft tyres because he's making me look awful. I feel like I'm holding up everybody behind. They're going to have to go the long way though. Oh, getting a push. That's fair enough too. Got to look out for himself. I won't push you off, man. Because there's a lovely big gap to the guys behind. Well, there's a gap anyway. Don't know about lovely big. Don't hit me, man. Fucking hell. Oh, that's the guy with the B safety rating. I I let him go because he's only going to wreck me. It didn't make sense. It's better off letting him go and take. He might do some damage for me. If I can hang on to this slip, I'll be happy. I don't think it's as fast as the Mazda. I'm certain of it, actually. I better do a couple laps in between too, I suppose, between the races. See what I mean? He just pushes people out of the road. All that bullshit in Kia Starmer's caught up to us. We had a lovely big gap to him. At least we're keeping a slip too, while they do their stuff. The whole making contact with the other guys is terrible stuff. Thanks, man, for hitting me in the fucking ass again. Jeez, they're dirty. Fuck me again. I'm trying not to hit the other guys, and the other guys just behind me just ram straight into the arse end, no penalty, and damage again. Fuck. That is a pain in the arse. Literally. Oh, I've still got damage in the bum. It just takes so much speed off you. I just don't give a fuck. The disappointing part is there's no penalties for it. Keep getting hit in the arse and they're not getting a 1 second or 2 second penalty for hitting the other cars. So it doesn't make for good racing. What can you do? Chili's so far in front of me now. It's not funny. Well, getting the pits now. See where we come out. Wow. Oh, I should have been wearing my glasses. Damn. Plankster. chili went a long way on the softs. Yeah, I really think the Scirocco is a lot better on tyres than the Mazda was, that's for sure. Last lap. How do the tyres look? Fuck, not bad, eh? Right, well that means I can do 5 at least on the softs. Couldn't do that in the Mazda. Couldn't even get close to that. They were worn out after 5. good information, that is. Yeah, we're not a long way off. We're only 6 seconds off the lead. Well, I know the race is over, but I mean just for research purposes. If we hadn't have got bashed off the track. I think we'd be another couple of places up. But you can't do anything about dirty driving except accept it. There is nothing else to be done. I think his tyres must have been pretty worn too. Oh good, I've still got it. Definitely can do more. I can definitely do 5. Well, that's good. That is good. I gave Chile a push, and then Tigra just absolutely smashed me out of the road, and Kia Starmer went straight through with him. Just give me the shit. The pair of them did, the 2 Citroens. Tigra, very, very poor driving. Very poor driving, man. Don't have to hit people. I'm not going to hit you. So. Right, let's. I'll change to the ocean view. And you can watch that for a few minutes. I'm going to add the. Did he get a dirty? Yeah, Kia Starmer safety rating went down. Yeah. How did we go, Father Tom? We gained a little bit of DR in 8th. We're going to have to do a little better, but that's not too bad. What I'm going to do is add the game to this scene that's up there, so that you guys can know when the race is about to jump. Where's the best place for it? We only need the timer, don't we? Put it up in the sky there, I guess. I'll tilt the camera down and zoom out a bit, just in case there's some whales doing some whale stuff out there. Because, you know, they start getting a lot busier when the sun comes up a bit more in the sky. You do tend to see a bit more carrying on. All right, I'll just move that over a bit. You should be able to see that, the race there starting in. Well, that's not bad, just... No. Oh, come on, you. Right. What am I going to do? Lock. Lock. Lock that, stop it from moving. Right, now I can move that around a bit. Right, that's all you really need, don't you? Right, 450. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit and zoom it in a bit more so we pick up more of the ocean and still keep some of the beach. Anyway, I'll just have a scratch around with that camera. action.
Where do you go when you disappear? Tell me your secrets, you got my ear. Room to assume is feeding my fears. Don't wanna leave, pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. No matter
A little bit better qualifying time would put us in 4th or 5th. A little bit better. Right, after this race, I'm going to do a bit of qualifying time, I think, on this race. I'll just try and see if I can get, I might try a different car. I am going to favour the FF cars for a while, though. Usual Sunday morning traffic down here at the first stoplights. He might be on soft tyres, that fella. Only just got through. Be nice if someone worked with you, but they're always out for themselves. Didn't push into the fence, man. So be kind to me when we get down to the corner here. wonder if 6 is possible. I know 5 is definitely possible. Couldn't do that in the Mazda, I know that. Fuck, the Mazda was terrible on tyres. I wish I could go in for tyres now and get this guy off my tail. That's not going to happen, unfortunately. You'd think one of the guys would work out that every now and then you should just work with somebody. Thanks for hitting me, man. Appreciate that. Oh, the old Scirocco's working its hardest. bit of a gap. Hectic. Hasn't been too bad though this time. We've only had a little, we've only been hit once, I think. Oh, that's that fella from before. Quite lucky not to get hit before. The guys in front were really super slow in there, and everybody else just caught straight up to our back. coming a mile off. Bit of a gap though. Oh, I should be wearing my glasses. That's why everything's blurry. That's slightly better. Oh good, we've refreshed the gap a little bit. That's what we needed. Tyres are holding up really well. I think I can get 6 laps out of the softs. Wow. The Scirocco might definitely beat the shop because it's really good on tyres compared to the other FFs. Well, I did not see that coming. No wonder he says twitch. That's 5 laps and that's about 50% on the S. Oh, that's a splendid result. 4th. And about 50% on the softs after 5 laps. That's not bad. That's good knowledge. I'm going to change after 4 laps then. Push the boat out a bit. Yeah. What sort of time did we run? 2:21 and a half. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, not bad. Oh, we got fourth. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fourth, that's right. On Twitch is an A+ driver. Oh, there's an A+ down the back too. That must be good DR. Sweet. Right, we'll cut to the ocean. There's nothing to see here in the things, but there might be some whale action outside. So you can see up in the top left-hand corner, that will tell us. We'll save that replay. Right, oh, there is a whale out there too in the top right-hand side of the screen. Top right-hand quadrant. There's a boat going past, and it's between the boat and us just now. I think that I saw a whale blowing a bit of air out there. Anyway, there'll be whales there shortly if they're not there now. We're bound to see them in between races anyway. Right, I'll go and do the oil. Yeah, that was good. The Scirocco was great. We gained some DR. Kept our usual safety, which is what I'm most proud of. Lovely clean race again. Alright, now when I get entered in the race, you'll be able to see the timer up in the top left-hand corner there. That'll let you know how far the race is away. And in the meantime, you can keep your eye out for some whales. It's only early. They do tend to get much more active as the day gets sunnier and sunnier. You know, especially bright sunny days, they just go nuts. They're usually, when you see them in the mornings, they're usually feeding, just cruising along, and they come right in. They come within about 500 metres of the beach. You see them cruising. There's a reef round to the left, and there's a reef about 400 metres offshore, and the whales cruise along the top of that, past there, and pick up some food on the way through. You quite often see them fishing around there. You know, they get together and you know how whales do their fishing. So I don't have to explain that to you. I'm not David Attenborough, am I? Anyway, I'll leave that on, and you can, like I say, you can see the timer up in the top left-hand corner. I'll go and have a smoke. Actually, I'm going to have a full-strength one this time, so I'll be coughing and wheezing when I get back. did see a whale out there too. Right behind the surfers there. There was a whale feeding there. Alright, don't want to be wearing sunnies. Yeah, 4 laps. Yeah, we'll do 4 laps on the mediums, and then we'll give it a whirl. Right, we're up to 5th already. Going well, we gained a position. What else are we going to do? Turn the temporary exposure up a tiny little bit because I don't have good vision. At least I got my glasses on this time, I guess. That's something. 4 laps on mediums. Oh, it's just Citroens everywhere. Fuck me, it's just all Citroens. The whole race is Citroens. Citroen Central. Down for the usual traffic jam down here at the corner. Hope everybody's nice. You're right, mate. Fabio was a tad slow. Got rectal damage. Still got rectal damage. Fuck. Oh, it's cleared up. No need to visit the proctologist. Gonna lose the slip though from that getting hit. Unless they argue, and then they'll slow down a bit. which would be good. What the fuck? G'day, how you doing? Fantastic race. If you've got clean drivers, it's just wonderful. Oh, we're going to pick up the slip with a bit of luck. I hope that guy doesn't hit us again. Yeah, that's it, Subi. That orange car. Catch up with that comment in a sec. We're going to do 4 laps on the mediums, because this car is actually not too bad for an FF car on the tyre wear, which I think is a great thing in this race, to be honest. Look back and smile. Is that you? Behind me. Well, I'm smiling then. Good on you, mate. Well, this is lap number 3. We're still on the track. There's that. We're not fast, but we're on the track. Yeah, he's faster than me, but I'm going pedaling as fast as I can. He can go past me, I won't block him at all. As soon as he catches up to me and goes past me, it's fine, dandy, I don't have any problems with it. All he has to do is catch up, you know, or whatever. But he's definitely faster than me. Everybody is. I'm an old man. See, I'll let him go past, but the trouble is, as soon as you do anything kind or nice or whatever, the others just pile straight through it, in on it. See what I mean? That's for letting Subi go. The other thing is too, is because I'm in a non-Meta car. I'm in a Scirocco. Of course, everybody's faster. They're in the Meta. Have some peace and quiet for a while. Better than that. At least they'll be warm by the time I start the lap. That was a very, 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 very awful out lap. One of the worst. Dumbledore and Subi were together though when I saw him before. Oh, Subi probably just hasn't been at all. Dumbledore's doing a much better job on his outlap than I did. I was awful. one little mistake was rather costly. It was just a gear change thing. Defend the inside last lap. Didn't have to push me out of the road, brother. No penalty for it though. Getting pushed out of the road. Hate it. I gave the guy space too. He didn't have to make contact, you know, but they choose to. Yeah, didn't like that much. I think I need a better qualifying time too. But I got out of Subi's Road, you know, because Danny in the chat Subi's faster than you, so I'll just let him go, you know. But I didn't need to give up any positions at all. I wasn't doing anything wrong, you know. So. Right, that was that. Wonder what sort of action's outside in the ocean. Got any whales going off? It's lovely and calm too, so when you see anything on breaking the surface out behind the surface there, it'll be a whale feeding or something like that. I'm bound to see something in that area anyway because it's so crystal beautiful and flat there. So when they start sparking up, as the day warms up, they get a lot more energetic during the day. Peaks in the afternoon, you know, 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, they're just going off like nuts. Right. There's only a couple of people watching. I'm not going to bore you too much. I'm going to do a little bit of qualifying. I'm going to miss a race and do some qualifying. And I might even have a look at going and jumping on the American server now. We've done all the races. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of qualifying. Actually, I'm going to finish with a special stage X, Route X. And that's in 15 minutes. So I'm going to do some qualifying here at Grand Valley. Right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of qualifying. I'm going to try the Scirocco and just see what the best sort of time I can get out of it on the softs. I haven't really put much effort into it. Might have a quick go at the Megane too. I've got my own Scirocco, of course, but I'll just use one for the quali. And we've been going around, so we've got slightly faster times, but you know, I got 1:55.8. But that was in a Mazda. Actually, can I have a look at the settings again? No, not that. Donkey. Might try 10 guide lap. Totally missed the break point. Terrible. Yeah, awful. But a good guide lap anyway. Something to look at or compare to. God knows it was pretty bad. $15.8. 15.2. It's pretty bad. Anyway, no doubt. Right, hopefully better the next time around. Because last one was fucking dreadful. Nick awful. Yeah. Yeah, don't miss the break point this time, dickhead. Makes a difference, doesn't it? And this one? Oh, I missed it. Not as badly as before, though. Same with that one. On this one. Yeah, pretty ordinary. Still. Penalty? No. Deserved one, though. Good to see it can do 55s. Morocco? Damn it. Fraction earlier. Gonna keep any of it? Maybe a tiny bit. A tiny bit more off it. I'm done. I am done, and done. That's enough for that. Right. I've got a better time. 7:38. Hoo-hoo. Just got to scoot over and make the other race. Special Stage X. Let's go. And let's get the worst car in there. The Z23. The worst of the worst of the worst. Oh, shit, I've got to make sure I do my controller settings every time, or else it'll just go very pear-shaped very, very quickly. And wheel settings, change them too. Right, good to go. Excuse me. Right. Nobody watching at all. or somewhere near the front. Somewhere near the front. All right, we'll just do one of these and then we'll call it. I think we'll call it. There's just nobody watching. I can't draw flies. Fair enough. Hasn't been bad for the DR though today. Why did you have to hit me, man? I didn't do anything to you, brother. Why are you trying to hit me, mate? Seriously? What have I done to you? Oh, seriously, dude, why'd you do that? Why'd you have to screw it up like that? Fair dinkum, man. Why did you have to hit me? You had a perfect opportunity there. You just ruined it. Right, that will do. That will do. Thank you very much for watching. There's nobody there, but thank you anyway for whoever did pop in earlier on. Bye for now. See you later, eh?